Glastonbury is something that is incredibly, I mean, it's like the Holy Grail in England. I mean, and obviously we're respectful to that, and we understand that, and there is, you know, there is no bigger festival. There is no festival that has a more kind of sort of glorious reputation, or the kind of revered kind of history, and you know, so it's a festival that penetrates in a different way than probably any other festival penetrates anywhere, you know. But you know, listen, a couple thoughts. You know, number one, the fact that we get to play Glastonbury and Knebworth within a week of each other, I don't think anybody else has ever done that, and I'm pretty fucking proud of that. So that's very cool. We try not to get too caught up in all the, you know, controversy, as you would say, but we are obviously aware of the fact, and you know, listen, the fact that we can still go into places and sort of, you know, stir it up a little bit, or you know, start a conversation or have a debate, you know, I think it's good. I think it's healthy. You know, obviously, as a music fan, I follow it, and we are humbled to come in and be part of that lineage and that heritage, you know. But at the same time, you got to kind of also, you know, sort of to, you know, maybe balance it out a little bit. I mean, you know, Werchter Festival in Belgium or Roskilde Festival in Denmark, you know, there would be two examples of, you know, they're the biggest festivals ever in those particular countries, and may penetrate in those particular countries in the same way that Glastonbury does. In England, we played Werchter like 8 times. I mean, nobody bats an eye when Metallica shows up at Werchter every 3 years. So in some way, you could argue that it also says a lot about Glastonbury, and it says a lot about England in a way, you know, and you know, England, you know, with its rich musical traditions and heritage and so on, you know, England is still one of those places where I think that, you know, now we may be getting a little too deep here, but there's still a kind of, you know, maybe more so in England, you know, I'm not knocking this, by the way, but, you know, sort of the, you know, there's everything needs to be kind of divided into genres, and everything needs to be kind of, you know, boxed in, and this is indie, and this is alternative, and this is pop, and this is Britpop, and this is hard rock, and this is heavy metal. And obviously it's no secret that sort of hard rock is sometimes brushed aside a little bit disregarded. It's not quite, you know, given maybe, you know, an even chance, you know, or neutral, you know, it's sort of, it's, you know, it's a little sort of, hard rock is for, you know, brain dead metal dudes, and, you know, and obviously like, metal hasn't done itself a lot of favors over the years in terms of embracing the cliches and the stereotypes and so on, but you know, that's a discussion that you can engage in with anybody for hours on end. But so all these things all sort of play a little bit part in all this type of stuff. The bottom line is that we're looking forward to coming, and we have played basically every festival on this planet. You know, and you know, there's no reason that it shouldn't be a great time for us and for, you know, the masses at Glastonbury on that particular day. And you know, we're quite comfortable in those kind of settings, so I think it should be a good day. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm actually gonna go spend the whole weekend there. I got my wellies, I got my 3-day pass,